Beneath a sky where time and silence folds, my heart would dwell in thee, fair Cotswolds. It's been a good while since I uploaded my last video, so I decided that it would be nice to get back to YouTube with a video about the traditional English landscapes and namely Cotswolds. The name Cotswolds is believed to mean sheep enclosure in rolling hillside. A lot of people might think when looking at Instagram posts that the Cotswolds is only one small village, but in the reality it is a region of rolling hills and picturesque villages, and there are lots of them to visit. And now we are ready to set off to our adventure. I would recommend grabbing a cup of tea and just enjoying yourself in the true English fairy tale. Enjoy the video. Our adventure starts in Byberry. We first find the mention of it in the 8th century, and the name originates from a land lease to a noblewoman named, and that's where I really struggled to pronounce the name correctly, so I'll try my best, but at the same time I will leave it written in the right corner over here. So her name was Beek, and the settlement became known as Beaksbury. Bury means a fortified place. All the cottages which you can see in the video were built and used by monks from the local abbey for storing wool. The cottages themselves were built in 1380. Nowadays the cottages are let to private tenants, however one of the cottages is available for rent as a holiday cottage. At the top of the Arlington Row we find Awkward Hill. Yes, that's a real name. That's where you will find the cutest number 9 cottage, the one that can be booked for your Cotswolds holiday. Our next stop is known as Venice of the Cotswolds. Burton-on-the-Water takes its name from the Anglo-Saxon words burg, fort or camp, and ton, village, meaning village by the camp. I assume it's due to the village having quite a tight connection to the Roman Empire. That's why it's probably a village by the camp, which means by the Roman camp. Burton-on-the-Water's nickname was given to it due to 5 picturesque stone bridges that crossed the river Windrush, leading to its nickname, Venice of the Cotswolds. That's my second time in Burton-on-the-Water, and my first time was in springtime, which I absolutely disliked, and I thought that I would never return here again. But here we are. I am here in the autumn time, and that's absolutely amazing. It has an absolutely different vibe. There are less tourists, which yeah, I know I am also a tourist, but it gives an absolutely different vibe to the town, and you just want to be here, you want to explore. And I feel like 1 hour time, which we have been given because I am traveling on a bus tour, yeah, it's not really enough. There is one unique fact about Burton. The village's medieval heritage is celebrated every summer with a game of medieval football, and people say that this has to be seen to be believed. It's certainly not something today's soccer players would recognize. The road then takes us to Stow-on-the-Wold, where wind blows cold, as it was written in the 18th century rhyme. The town received its name from a hermit living in the town and naming it Stow-on-the-Wold, with Stow meaning holy place in Old English and Wold meaning hill. The town is famous for the door that inspired Tolkien to create the Doors of Durin, leading to the dwarves' kingdom of Moria. If you have been to Stow-on-the-Wold and you didn't visit the church where you can find the Doors of Durin, let me show you how it looks inside. Because I've been here in springtime and I never knew that you can visit the church from the inside. Now guys, let's have a look at the porch house, and honestly speaking, I've been here before and it gives a bit of the Lord of the Rings vibes, so I bet you will agree with me. Let's have a look. As you already know, I am a collector of fun facts, and the fact about Stow-on-the-Wold is that it has been holding an annual Gypsy Horse Fair since 1476. The next village doesn't have anything special about it, except for the most beautiful Cotswolds views, and that's apparently Bridget Jones' house, which they used for filming, and they actually filmed in July, and they had to cover everything with fake snow here. This trip also got me visiting a medieval market town with more than 800 years of history. Welcome to Stratford-upon-Avon, famous as the birthplace of William Shakespeare. The first thing you will notice when arriving at the town is the Gower Memorial, featuring the characters of Hamlet representing philosophy, Prince Hall, history, Lady Macbeth, tragedy, and Falstaff, comedy, as well as the Bard himself. While walking around the town, you will definitely spot a lot of Shakespeare's characters. One more place which I would suggest visiting is the Holy Trinity Church, where you can visit Shakespeare's resting place. But apparently to see Shakespeare's grave you have to pay £5, and in addition to this you will get a whole tour around the church and you will also see Shakespeare's grave. But apparently I don't have time for that, unfortunately, because we've been given only 1 hour on a bus tour to walk around Stratford, and I want to cover as much as I can in this time. So I didn't see that, but I will tell you an interesting story about Shakespeare's curse. The Shakespeare curse refers to the epitaph inscribed on Shakespeare's grave, intended to prevent his bones from being moved. The epitaph reads, "Good friend, for Jesus' sake forbear to dig the dust enclosed hair. Blessed be the man that spares the stones, and cursed be he that moves the bones." This warning was written out of concern that his grave might be disturbed by souvenir hunters or for other reasons due to his fame. The reason why this was written in the first place is quite logical. Apparently after William's passing, his head got missing and the skull was probably stolen by trophy hunters. Unfortunately, this video has come to the end, but I would like to finish it with a poem and a reminder for all of you. Remember, the world is waiting for you to explore it, and you are the one writing your story, so make sure that it is the one you truly enjoy yourself. And the poem goes: "Upon the Avon's banks I strolled one morn, where gentle winds through Shakespeare's haven sighed. The swans in silent pageantry were born, as if the bard himself still walked beside."